Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share an updated Abercrombie jean review. So if you are shopping for jeans, this is going to be your ultimate guide. I tried on multiple pairs, different sizes, different fits, so we're going to be reviewing them all in today's video. I do have my sizing in the description box below in case you want to use that as a reference, but just to give you a little bit of backstory, I have not had the best luck with Abercrombie jeans in the past. I have done an Abercrombie jean review. I thought it was time to give it an update. In my personal experience, I'm not sure if I was just in between sizes or didn't know if I should do Curve Love or regular or if their sizing was inconsistent. So my past experience honestly hasn't been super positive, but I will say, I think today's video definitely redeems the Abercrombie jeans. I found some great fitting pairs and I feel like I got a really good understanding of how their jean sizes work. So hopefully after this video, you will find the perfect pair for your wardrobe. I will also put a reference here for my sizing. If you are looking for ultra high rise, I will say I did not order any of those because I have a very short torso and I quickly learned that the ultra high rise never works for me at Abercrombie. It is just way too high of a rise. They're in my rib cage. My ribs are like bulging out of them. They're uncomfortable, so I steered clear of those. But it does seem like Abercrombie has added in more mid and low rise since my last review, so I found some that really worked for my body type. So let's jump in. The first jean that I'll be reviewing is the 90 straight mid-rise. I got these in a 27 Curve Love. If you're not familiar with the Abercrombie jean sizing, they do offer most of their jeans in both a regular fit and a Curve Love fit. The Curve Love is intended to give you 2 extra inches of room around the hip area. So if you tend to have an issue with jeans fitting you either too tight in the hips but too big in the waist, my general sizing is either a 27 or a 28 depending on the brand. In the past, I feel like 27s have fit me way too tight, but I have lost just very few pounds and I think it has made a little bit of a difference in my jean sizing. I am very much still in between those two sizes though. So I wanted to try the Curve Love version of these in the size 27. I also got this pair in the short length. I am 5'5" for height reference and generally short is recommended for people 5'4" and below. However, Abercrombie jeans I feel like run a little bit taller. They're intended to go below the ankle. So in my experience, the short length is actually better for me if I want to wear them with flats. If I do want to wear heels in the jeans, I do like that regular length, and we will get to that when I share that hemline later in the video. So off the bat, I thought these jeans fit me great. I love the mid-rise on me. They hit right at my belly button, so they're not too high, not too low. These jeans do have a raw hemline. They hit just below the ankle. They kind of sit right on top of my foot. So even for a short length, I feel like that is quite long compared to other short petite styles that I've tried. But because these have a raw hemline, you can easily cut them with scissors to give them the perfect length that you're looking for. I do find that the short length works well with both flats, but I also styled these with heels so that you can see the difference between the two. I did that for most of the jeans in this video. These jeans do have some stretch to them. I feel like in the past, Abercrombie jeans were very structured, uncomfortable, but these are actually comfortable enough to sit in. So very happy with how these jeans fit. The next jean I will be reviewing is the Skinny. This is a high rise in a size 4. And I also went for the Curve Love in this one as well. Definitely glad that I went for that fit. I feel like they fit perfectly in the hip area. I do think not going Curve Love with this style would be way too tight and restrictive. I know skinny jeans have people who love them or hate them, but they are still a style that most retailers are still offering. And I think every wardrobe needs one, especially if you like to wear knee-high boots in the fall and winter season. These skinny jeans, I feel like are very different than my typical millennial style skinny jeans because they do have some structure and thickness to them. They are far from a jegging type of material. They do still have that true denim feel to them, which took a little bit of adjusting, especially with the tightness in the lower leg area. So if you do have very wide calves, I don't think that these will work very great for you because they might sit a little high or low or might shift around a little bit funky. But overall, very happy with how these fit. They do have some stretch to them. Again, they were comfortable to sit in. So if you're looking for a good skinny jean, these are fairly true to size, and I do like the structure that they have. The skinny jeans are a high rise. I don't think they offered these in a mid rise, or else I would have gotten those instead, but they work okay for my shorter waist. If they had been ultra high rise, it would have been an instant no. Next up, this is the 90 straight mid rise. This is in a size 27-4. They are regular length and they are not the Curve Love. So this is the direct comparison to the first pair of jeans that I tried on. So you can really see a difference here in the Curve Love and the regular versus the short length. Honestly, this was probably my least favorite pair out of all of the jeans I tried. They actually sit a little bit lower than the other mid-rise, which I'm not sure if that's a difference between the Curve Love and the regular, or if it's just a little bit of an inconsistency with the mid-rise inseam. Not quite sure about that, but these sat a little bit lower than my belly button and were honestly really tight and uncomfortable even standing, so I know these would not have been comfortable sitting in. And honestly, I felt a little bit self-conscious in them, like I had to kind of suck in and tighten my tummy, or else it would have been kind of protruding over since they were a little bit of a lower rise. So I found that very interesting. They did also fit quite tighter around the hip area. You can see kind of right on my upper thigh, right below my butt, where it's kind of pulling a little bit. So having that extra inch or two in the Curve Love definitely gave me a more comfortable, better fit. Because these were also the regular length, I don't think they work very great for me in flats. I just felt kind of dorky in them, in all honesty. But I do really like how these look with a taller heel, since they do go below the ankle. They actually give you the illusion of being a little bit taller. So that's an interesting way that you can kind of play with your proportions if you're wanting to look taller. And it's not a flared jean, which also gives you a lot of extra leg length. But if you want to play with that variation, going with the regular length with a heel will definitely make you look taller. This next jean is also pretty much the same as the first and the third pair of jeans. However, this is the 27 regular and the Curve Love. So it's the in-between of those two. Definitely gave me a more comfortable fit in the hip area, and it did fit a little more comfortably in the waist. It sat a little bit higher right at my belly button. Out of the three that I tried in the 90 straight jean mid-rise, I think my favorite fit was the first pair with the Curve Love and the short. They gave me more variety to where I can wear them with flats or heels. Next up, I am reviewing the same jean. It's the 90 straight jean mid-rise, but this is the 28 regular. I ordered pretty much all of the same jean in the different sizes so that I can really compare how they fit me and which one ends up working the best. But I also was curious about the sizing consistency because I've noticed some issues with that in the past. This is also the regular and not the Curve Love. So now we can really compare how the Curve Love fits me versus the regular. And because I didn't get Curve Love, I went with a size 6 in these, and I do think they have a great fit. They are a little bit more relaxed since they are a size up from the 27. However, because I'm generally between sizes, I think that's the way for me to go with Abercrombie jeans in the future. If I want to get a size 27, I need to go the Curve Love route, and if I want to get the regular and not the Curve Love, I think I need to go up a size to the 28. These also were fairly comfortable. They had a little bit of stretch to them, but they still felt very nice and structured. All of these jeans so far were comfortable to sit in, except for that 27 regular mid-rise that wasn't the Curve Love. Those were by far the least favorite of the bunch and the most uncomfortable. If I haven't lost you yet, I feel like it gets a little confusing with all of the different sizing and things like that. So, funny that I say that that one pair was my least favorite because I also tried that exact same style in the whitewash. So this is the 90 straight mid-rise and the 27 regular length, not Curve Love. So they are supposed to be identical to that pair that I found tight and uncomfortable. However, for whatever reason, these actually had a great fit. They didn't fit too tight and low on my stomach area like the darker wash version, and I think they had a really nice fit overall. These white jeans are different than my usual preference for white jeans. They're a true structured denim, so they have a little bit more thickness to them. They honestly feel like really good quality, like they're gonna hold up in the wash, and I think because they have that structure to them. Again, because I had these in the regular length, I don't think they look that great with flats. They're just a little bit bunchy, but that is generally the style that is currently in, it's just not for me. I just like a little bit more ankle to show. It just looks a little bit sloppy to me. Personal preference, I know that. So with these white jeans, I do think they look best with heels. So if I wanted to wear a flatter version or a sandal, I definitely needed to go with the short hemline here. When shopping Abercrombie jeans, something that can get pretty overwhelming is how many washes and variations they have. They have them with distressing, they have just different hemline. So there's honestly a lot to choose from once you find the style that works for you. So I will put the exact washes that I went for on the screen since I don't have that info here on hand yet. But the next jean, these are just a jean that I already had in my wardrobe, so I wanted to include them. And the funny thing is, it is that same 90 straight mid-rise jean in the Curve Love 27. However, these are the regular length. But these are a much lighter wash, but I do find it ironic that these were jeans that already had made it into my wardrobe. I'm clearly a fan of this jean style, at least when shopping Abercrombie. I do find it pretty limiting since I cannot do the ultra high rise, and ideally I don't even love the high rise when they do offer a mid-rise version. But I do wish they had more style options in the mid-rise, because I know there are plenty of girlies like me who have really short torsos and cannot do the high rise. These jeans have that very sort of classic, relaxed, straight leg fit because they are a lighter wash. They feel very 90s style to me, which is very on trend right now. I wouldn't say I reach for these jeans a ton personally. Honestly, I don't reach for jeans a lot in general in my wardrobe, but I've had these for a couple of months and I can only recall wearing them one time. So I definitely need to change that, which by the way, if you are shopping for jeans and you're looking for more jean reviews, I am planning a video in May that I'm basically going to be decluttering my entire jean wardrobe, trying them on with you, reviewing, giving you my honest feedback on they're comfortable and all of that, and hopefully decluttering a bunch and kind of slimming down that selection in my wardrobe. Just wanting to kind of clear out my options and just stick with the ones that truly I reach for and fit me the best. So I think that'll be a really helpful video. Stay tuned for that. Next style of jean, this one is different from the other styles, although I think it's very helpful to see the different sizes and the different fits on the same jean, because I think it could help you narrow down which jean might fit you the best. But we are mixing it up with this next style. This is the 90s relaxed jean high rise in a size 28 regular. So again, because these are not a Curve Love, I went with a size 6 in these. They do have a very relaxed fit through the leg. They're definitely the baggiest jean that I own. I don't typically reach for super baggy jeans. I know they're on trend and I kind of got suckered into wanting to be cool, I guess. I don't know, but I honestly have not reached for these a ton. I do think they work with what I'm currently wearing. This top is fitted. Ironically, it is from Abercrombie, so I will link it down below. And I do think for my personal style, it will only kind of work best with a heel. I just try to balance out those proportions a little bit. My personal style, I don't tend to be drawn to that very casual look where it's like baggy jeans, oversized top, oversized jacket, styled with Birkenstocks or something like that. That's just not what I tend to go for. So I honestly haven't really reached for these jeans a ton. But for a relaxed jean, I feel like they have an okay fit on me. I feel a little bit lost in them, but I think that's kind of the point of these. I do have an updated blog post on this Abercrombie jean review. I'll link that down below, and if in the chance I try on other jeans, other styles, if they finally launch some more options in the mid-rise or even low-rise, because it's not the old low-rise that us millennials hate. The like super low-rise where you couldn't sit in them with your underwear not poking out. But if I happen to try some more Abercrombie jeans, I can update the blog post. I can't really update this video without completely re-recording it. So if you're watching this video down the road, you can check out that blog post for hopefully some more updated styles and reviews on the Abercrombie jeans. But I hope y'all found this video helpful and hopefully you can figure out their sizing, because honestly, it has been confusing to me over the years. So in summary, I think if I want to do a Curve Love fit, I need to size down to the 27. If I want to wear it with a flat, I need to get the short length. If I want to wear just heels, the regular length looks great too, and that gives you some extra length. And then if I don't want to do the Curve Love, I think going with my sort of regular size 28 or size 6 also works as well. I was actually intending on this video being an Abercrombie haul, so I do have some other pieces to share, but I wanted this video to be just dedicated to the Abercrombie jeans. So I'll be throwing my Abercrombie order into Sunday's video, which is going to be a what's new to my wardrobe. So if you're curious on the pieces that I've added to my wardrobe this month, stay tuned for that on Sunday. Thanks for watching, and I will see you then. Bye.